Hi everybody, welcome to day 13. So we're going to start today in a table. Alright, from our table, setting up in a good strong foundation, fingers spread wide, wrist creases parallel. She's going to start to engage her core here. So it's Uddiyana Bandha, it's your center energy lock. So basically, just a fancy word for draw your belly button in towards your back. You want to contract those abdominal muscles. And when you're ready, go ahead and extend one leg back. Re-engage those abdominal muscles and extend the opposite arm up. So we did sunbird pose, I think it was one of our first days here. But this time we're going to add on. So when Abby's ready, she's going to extend that arm out to the same side and then her leg to its side. And she can choose here whether she wants to keep that knee bent or extend it out straight. Obviously the straighter leg is much more challenging. Keep breathing. Try and hold this for about 5 breaths. Go ahead and extend it back through sunbird when you're ready. Give a nice inhale, lift your leg, lift your arm. We're going to counter that, push into that palm, contract and round. Draw your elbow in towards your knee. Good. Inhale, extend it out, nice long stretch. Exhale, tabletop pose. All right, so do the same thing, second side. Catch your breath. Engage your core. So you're pushing out as much as you're extending back. Abdomen is strong. Good. Press down to lift up in your shoulder. And when you're ready, go ahead and extend that arm out to the side and your leg out to the side. Again, keep pushing into that balancing hand. Push down to lift up. We want space in our shoulder whenever we're in a weight-bearing pose. Extend it back out, sunbird. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, round and contract. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, tabletop. Okay, so while you're catching your breath, you're going to make your way onto your forearms for forearm plank. We're going to do a similar thing by taking ourselves off that center line. It's going to be pretty much using all of your core and back muscles for this next one and challenging your balance. So again, making our posture a little bit unstable so we can cue into some of those dormant muscles. So find yourself in a strong forearm plank. Bring your hips down a little bit lower. Good. Push into your heels. Now when she's ready, we're just going to hold this for a couple breaths. You can certainly hold longer if that's accessible. She's going to lift one leg up, let it hover a few inches above, and off to the side. Now she's going to do the same thing with that opposite arm. Good. Contract everything you've got, and then just release when you're ready. Very nice. Good. Go ahead and rest to your knees. You need to make sure we're safe in any of these poses. We don't want to do anything to our shoulders, so when you feel like you might be overdoing it, just take a break. Come into child's pose, come onto your knees. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and move into the second side. So this one takes a lot of playing with the pose to figure out, does that foot need to be higher? Does it need to be lower? And just play with the balance. It's kind of like a teeter-tottering. Kind of goes up and down. Just stay strong in your core. Lower your hips a little bit more, see if that helps. Keep pushing into that heel. Breathe. And just take a rest whenever you need to. It'll build up some heat. Good, and you can certainly do more of those if you want to take it longer, but we have 1 minute left, and we're going to move into our dolphin pose. So basically downward dog, but on your forearms, interlacing your fingers. Good, so push into those heels. Such a great opening pose for our shoulders, for our chest, and we're going to make this a little bit more active by coming into dolphin push-ups. So on an exhale, she's going to shift herself forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Reaching her chin over her hands. Good, and she can move through about 10 of these. So 8, 7. Really engaging your core, especially as you lower your hips down. Nice. The mat looks cute, but it's a little bit scary. So So trying to keep your elbows beneath your shoulders here, and whenever you're finished with your 10, we're finished for the day. That was 5 minutes. Take your rest, and we'll see you on day 14. Bye, everybody.